Hey, Coach. We just wrapped up the selection show and found out the Lady Jacks are going to be playing TCU at College Station. What are your opening thoughts on that?
You know, anytime you're going to the NCAA tournament, it's exciting times, and we've been waiting for a week to find out who we're going to play. And, I felt my gut was telling me we were going to College Station, but the fact that we're not playing A&M, that's first round, that's also a good thing. I mean, TCU is a phenomenal program, but I like the opportunity that we're going to have against the Horned Frogs. So we're looking forward to that Friday night.
What do you know about TCU? Like, what are their strengths and stuff?
TCU, we did see them early when we were scouting some teams in preseason, because they had played, other teams we were playing had played TCU in preseason. But I know they've changed a lot. TCU typically likes to go very up-tempo with their offense, and they're very scrappy, they're very well coached, they've got great athletes. So we'll know a lot more about them in the next couple of days than we do right now. But have tremendous respect for that program and what they do there, and it's going to be a fun challenge for us.
What do you do differently in preparing for NCAA game as opposed to conference game, if anything?
I don't think you do anything different. You just what we've been doing over the past week is doing lots of attacking against a really big block. The size and the height that more players now, across our league and the schedule we've played to this point, we've played a lot of players who can jump really high, touch high, play the game high above the net. But now you've got that at every single front row position. That's really the biggest difference, is just the size factor, and that they're playing against a lot of size all the time. So, like I said, for us over the past week, we've been working on that. We don't want to, we're not going to be surprised by that, because we've gotten more physical over the past few years, and our opponents within our own league have gotten a lot more physical as well. So, no, it's going to be fun. You go out and you do your thing, the things that we do well. We're going to need to continue to do those well. We're going to need to continue to take care of things that are 100% within our control, things we have focused in on all year long. We're not going to reinvent our team or what we do over the next week, nor do we want to. What we have done has gotten us to this point. We just need to make sure we show up and go do it at a high level on Friday night.
How satisfying is it, especially for the senior class here, to make it to this point?
Yeah, it's exciting for them. The seniors who have been here for their whole career, this is their third NCAA tournament in 4 years. So it's something that they're used to. What was weird was last year when we didn't go. So their freshman and sophomore years, they were a part of it. They got to experience it. And now they're in more of that leadership role, and they're getting to go again. And they know that you have to be extremely aggressive. They know that you have to bring their A game. So at least it's, it's not our first time around.
I want to go back to conference tournament, because we haven't talked to you guys since you won your 7th Southland Conference title. What did it mean to secure that and get that automatic qualifier for the tournament?
Yeah, anytime you can do that. The conference tournaments are their own animal, because you play a marathon, which is your regular season conference schedule, and we take it 1 week at a time. But then you finish that, and it's like, oh yeah, you got to go validate what you did in the regular season, and everybody's at 0-0, and you've got to go win 3 more matches, if you want to go on. And I think, again, that experience factor of those upperclassmen, they knew what they had to do to win a conference tournament. They've experienced that by winning the WAC as sophomores, or freshmen, their freshman year, and then as sophomores, falling just short in a conference tournament championship match, but being fortunate enough to get the at-large bid. And then, last year was just its own, thing with injuries and all. But then back this year, and they got another chance in that conference tournament, and just the aggression and the confidence that they played with, and they were just in attack mode toward our opponents, and that's what we're going to need to do this week as well.
How satisfied are you as far as from the travel standpoint? You don't have to go too far.
Yeah, that's exciting, especially when you start talking about this time of year. You know, we'd like to keep playing as long as we can, and we'll travel as far as we need to keep playing. But, you know, to start off and be able to keep them in class quite a bit this week, and then just have a little over a 2-hour drive down the road is going to be nice as well.
Overall, as a program, this is your 5th NCAA tournament in the last 8 seasons. What does it mean to have the kind of sustained success that you guys have had as a mid-major?
Yeah, to me, that's what's really important. I think putting a random good season together, teams can do that. But to do it year in and year out, that's something we pride ourselves on. We want to be in position to do something really special at the end of the season. And I think even the seasons that we didn't, like last year, for example, you know, even the seasons that we didn't win either the regular season or the tournament, we've put ourselves in position, and we expect to put ourselves in position every year. And then that particular group, they either figure out how to get it done or they don't. But we're going to be in position to do some fun things year in and year out.
And as we said, College Station's not that far, so let's get Jack Nation out on Friday night.
Yeah, it's a short drive, guys, and we're going to there's going to be a lot of purple. We need to make sure there's a lot of SFA purple in the stands on Friday night in College Station. And as we take on the TCU Horned Frogs at 4 o'clock on Friday night, and you know, then A&M and Campbell will play in the match following us. But we're going to need Jack Nation to hop in the car, make the quick drive to College Station, get your SFA purple on, and let's make some noise.
Thank you, Coach. We'll see you in College Station
All right,
on Friday.
thank you.